Welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel, everyone. Today we're plunging into the thrilling world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Join us as we dissect and decode the chaos on the road. Let's start. The black car up front made a sharp right turn, and that was the main culprit behind the whole mess. After that, the owner of the black car had to face the music and take the fine. A car is cruising down the road when suddenly trees start toppling over and sliding onto the road. With the landslide blocking the entire path, witnessing this, I can't help but think, under the power of nature, how small and insignificant we really are. The white car suddenly stopped on the highway, crossing the boundary lines and occupying 2 lanes. In the next moment, the truck behind had no time to avoid it and slammed into the white car. Fortunately, both drivers were injured but not in life-threatening conditions. Traffic police arrived at the scene and held the white car fully responsible. Unexpectedly, the female driver of the white car, rather than admitting her mistake, blamed the truck driver for hitting her from behind and even took him to court demanding a new vehicle. The truck driver and the traffic police were left speechless. After reviewing the video, the court delivered a fair and stern verdict. The female driver was sentenced to 5 years in prison and had her driver's license revoked permanently. If it weren't for the surveillance camera, I'd never believe it. A woman in pink is walking in this direction, while the blue truck next to her is unloading goods at the warehouse. Everything has been taken off the truck when, suddenly, it starts sliding away because the handbrake wasn't engaged. The woman turns around, sees the truck rolling away, rushes over, and quickly jumps into the cab to stop it. Meanwhile, the workers unloading the goods are pulling the truck with all their might. Fortunately, they managed to bring it to a stop just in time. The man was inspecting the tire when he discovered a bulge and realized it was about to blow. He quickly abandoned it and ran for cover. The white car's engine broke down and it became immobile. The driver and passengers quickly made it to the emergency lane on the side of the road. Just 3 minutes later, the car was hit by a vehicle coming from behind. The truck up ahead was speeding and made a sharp turn, causing it to sway and topple over, spilling all its cargo. The yellow sports car had its accelerator stuck, and it finally came to a stop thanks to the black car. The 3-wheeled vehicle had brake failure and was rolling toward this car. Luckily, the car owner's excellent reverse driving skills helped them avoid a collision. Make sure to secure and fasten your cargo carefully when transporting it. This truck, loaded with heavy cargo, started sliding on the road. On slippery, rainy roads, it's important to slow down, especially for heavy trailer trucks. A common yet simple mistake with potentially serious consequences is forgetting to engage the handbrake when stopping. Sometimes, being a little too quick can come with a hefty price. A large truck is navigating a winding mountain road, and if you think that's challenging, wait till you see the maximum difficulty level in this video. The truck driver approaches a suspension bridge with a construction method that seems quite basic. As the truck makes its way onto the bridge, it gradually reaches the middle, and you can see the bridge shaking with a big river flowing below. The driver has to proceed with extreme caution. The bridge sags in the middle and is higher on the sides, so to get to the other side, the truck needs to crawl up slowly and carefully. After a lot of effort, the driver finally makes it across to the other side. Will these 3 forklifts be able to handle the load? Oh, probably not. After spinning a few times, this driver calmly continued on their way. Talk about having nerves of steel. Fortunately, most of the steel pipes had already been lowered to the ground before the truck crane collapsed. Wow, this driving skill is worthy of a stunt show or an action movie. The driver of this black car dozed off for just a moment. The parked blue car unexpectedly burst into flames from underneath. Bystanders rushed to grab fire extinguishers to tackle the blaze, but it became clear that the extinguishers were no match for the intense fire fueled by the gasoline. Despite their best efforts, the flames continued to rage uncontrollably. Can you count how many cars are involved in the chain reaction? A gentle action scene featuring a car. The height was so tight that the truck carrying 2 excavators almost didn't make it through that iron gate. Wow, the rear frame of that trailer is still intact after poking a hole through the truck cabin behind it. The concrete mixer truck couldn't use its brakes or machinery to stop it from rolling downhill. It looks like this pipe is small, but it's extremely heavy, so heavy, in fact, that it almost tipped the truck crane over. When approaching an intersection, it's wise to start braking early. That perfectly squared rock is actually incredibly heavy. We're talking a few tons of solid rock. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like. And if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.